Witches, mystics, wandering souls. Tonight, I want to tell you a story about growth. Not the kind that demands effort, but the kind that happens when effort finally rests. There once was a wanderer who came upon a garden at the edge of a long, tired road. They had traveled far to reach it, through seasons of effort, through places where progress was measured by struggle, through lands that praised motion but never rest. So when the garden appeared, the wanderer expected instructions, a gate with rules carved into it, a voice telling them what to fix, a trial to prove they were worthy of entering. But the garden asked nothing. There was no sign, no guardian, no test. Only an open path and soil that seemed to breathe quietly under the moonlight. The wanderer stepped inside, uneasy. Surely something would be required of them. They walked the garden's winding path and soon encountered obstacles. Vines tangled thick across stone steps, doors set into hedges that would not open, patches of earth where nothing seemed willing to grow. Instinct took over. They pushed at the vines, pulled at the doors, dug into the soil with aching hands trying to make something happen. Nothing did. The vines did not move. The doors remained closed. The earth stayed still beneath their fingers. Frustration rose in their chest. They had learned the lesson before, hadn't they? If something doesn't open, push harder. If something resists, force your way through. If growth doesn't come, demand it. But the garden did not respond to effort. It did not punish the wanderer. It did not reward them either. It simply remained. Tired, the wanderer sank down beside a low stone wall. They stopped trying. They let their breath slow. They let their shoulders drop. Let the weight of becoming rest, just for a moment, on the ground instead of their spine. They listened, not for instructions, not for answers, just for what was already there. In the quiet, they noticed things they hadn't before. The way the vines leaned toward the light without being pulled. The way the unopened doors hummed softly as if listening too. The way the soil felt warm beneath their palm, not barren, just waiting. And in that stillness, a realization arrived, not as a thought, but as knowing. The garden was not withholding, it was responding to presence, not force. When the wanderer stood again, they moved differently. They did not push at the vines. They traced their fingers along the leaves, and the vines loosened on their own, not clearing the path entirely, but opening enough. They did not pull at the doors. They rested their hand against the wood, and one door opened, not because it was demanded, but because it was met. They did not dig into the soil. They pressed a seed into the earth and covered it gently, trusting the timing was not theirs to command. The garden began to change, not suddenly, not dramatically. Paths revealed themselves step by step. Spaces opened as they were needed. Growth followed attention, not urgency. The wanderer understood then. This garden was not a place of becoming. It was a place of remembering how to be. When the wanderer finally reached the far edge of the garden, there was no ceremony, no crown, no transformation into someone else. Only a quiet sense of readiness. They stepped back onto the road, not lighter because their burdens were gone, but steadier because they no longer fought them. And the garden remained behind them unchanged, still asking nothing, still offering everything to those willing to listen. May you find a garden like this one when you need it, a place that does not demand your effort, only your presence. And as always, keep your gaze enchanted